guys, Laura Gruneisen here. I'm here today to show you some hidden gems for story time. The first one I want to show you is one of my personal favorites, the Gobble Gobble Moo Tractor book. This was one of the first Usborne books that I didn't even realize was an Usborne book, and I had in my collection already before I joined. This is just a wonderful story, full of farm animals, lots of great noises, and all about pretending to ride Farmer Dougal's tractor. Each of the animals makes a different part of the tractor sounds. So the sheep is starting the engine, bah, and the cat makes the wiggling and jiggling down the lane sound, prrrr. Goose makes the horn, Mouse makes some squeaky wheels, and on and on. Now, I love this story for the way that kids love to be able to help read the story because they can do the animal noises, they can tell you how it's going, and besides, what kid doesn't like a farm story with some tractor in it? Anyway, this is a great read aloud, lots of fun, guaranteed to be a hit in your home. Another one I want to show you is really great. It's called Blue Whale Blues. This one is all about being able to laugh at yourself and being okay with making mistakes because let's be real, we all do it. And kids, when they get to learn something through a book, get to experience it and really own that process. So this story is all about Blue Whale who finds a bike. And all about how he's singing the blues because first he can't figure out how to make his bike go right. And then his friend Penguin helps him through being able to get his bike upright, being able to find a helmet to wear, which as we know is a pot, being able to wear it the right way. And why is this not riding correctly? Why can't Blue Whale ride his bike? Oh, well, maybe he doesn't have a bike after all. He's pretty sad for a moment, but then he's able to laugh at himself, just like we all should be able to. This is just a beautifully illustrated story, lots of fun to read, and kids, of course, love to be able to point out what's wrong in a story, so this is guaranteed to be a great hit, especially the end where he finds a really great guitar. The next one I want to show you is How Big is a Million? This is a great story about Pipkin the penguin and him asking his mother all about how big is a million. So she goes through counting out 10 fish and 100 penguins and 1,000 snowflakes. And then of course we get to 1 million. And in order to show him 1 million, she takes him outside and shows him the night sky. Now in order to see the night sky, we've included an enormous poster, which I'm not going to unfold now, but you can take my word for it. There are actually 1 million stars when you open it up. It is absolutely beautiful. Now you can take the time to count all 1 million stars, but know that they're there and it is a giant poster that is really fun to read along with. This is a great story for every home. For some older readers, I want to recommend Hibiscus. This story book is like a warm hug. It's a great chapter book, read aloud age probably from 3+, but really, if you're going to read to self, the reading level is probably closer to 3rd grade, full of great illustrations. This is all about Anna Hibiscus, who lives in amazing Africa with her Canadian mother and African father. They have a beautifully large family, and it's all about their family and different trials, learning lessons, and each story is like a warm hug. It's just wonderful. I love that there are different cultural references in here and how positively they portray Africa in this book. It is wonderful. There are 4 in this collection. You can get the whole set for just $19.99, or you can buy each one individually for $6. Great read aloud and a great read to self. The last one I want to show you is from our Illustrated Stories collection. There are so many of these to choose from, but I want to tell you today about Arabian Nights. This is one of my favorites. It's a great way to read a classic in a way that kids can enjoy it. I love it because the illustrations are just beautiful. Of course, we get to hear about Scheherazade and how she survives over 1,000 nights by telling different stories to the king. And we get to see so many of them in here. Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. We get to hear about the Clever Prince, the Princess and the Genie, the Poor Man's Dream, and all the voyages of Sinbad the Sailor, beautifully illustrated, just like Usborne is wonderfully known for. What I really like is the information in the back. after you've read all of these wonderful tales, there's actually a whole history lesson in the back that talks about how the Arabian Nights came to be written, and actually where most of the stories were collected from, what languages they were written in, how did they come to be written in one language at the end, how is it that we get this wonderful collection of stories today, and even as another added bonus, it's internet linked. So go ahead and go to usbornequicklinks.com and type in Arabian Nights to get a whole list of websites pre-reviewed by Usborne for content, accuracy, no spam, and great further videos, games, reading, and lots of extras. Hope you found some great stories for story time tonight.